Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's check out Fairy Fencer F Advent Dark Force on PlayStation 5. Although this is a PlayStation 4 game, we're running under backwards compatibility. And this game is also one of the games that you can do a local load install of if you are part of the PS Now subscription. Oh, we don't have options when we first start? Well, sure. Okay, so there's a bunch of DLC for this game. Strangely enough, there's like a ton of free DLC, much like with Mega Dimension Neptunia, or actually any of these games that are developed with Compile Factory and Compile Heart, sorry, and Idea Factory. So lots of DLC stuff you can pick up, play. There is, of course, a ton of stuff that's also paid as well, if you want costumes. But we just got all the free stuff. Let's see here. Faster camera speed. I think all that stuff is okay as well. Instant scroll. Now,
go, when light and darkness still bore
I actually like this game quite a bit better than the Neptunia V2.
The goddess emerged from the light.
Although this is probably
An entity
more,
known as the vile god burst forth from
this is more in line of Neptunia 4 Goddess Online, as far as like the quality goes. I like these characters. The main character is like this lazy bastard. And all the other characters are, you know, they play up the typical Japanese comedy. So, yeah, I think this is like a funnier game than Neptunia V2.
A fierce battle ensued between the deities. The light tore the darkness to shreds. Darkness corroded the light. And eventually, both sides lost.
Yeah, I do think it's interesting that, you know, we played this entire game on the Switch. But yeah, these full motion video movies, they're like the same quality. I mean, like it doesn't look any better than it did on the Switch.
Burst of light before imploding into darkness.
And so, a long time passed.
Wake up, Fang! Fang, wake up! Hey, Fang! Wake up! Come on, wake up already! It's me, Aaron. I'm here to rescue you. You need to run.
Huh? Who's gotta run?
You, obviously! Duh! You're so pathetic! I can't believe you tried to skip out on paying for bread! Now rise and shine! We need to run!
Run? Why?
You have a duty as a fencer, remember? Hurry up and get out of here so you can collect the Furies with me!
Nah. You can leave. But I kinda like this place. I'm thinking about spending the rest of my life here.
Huh? Don't you know where you are? You're in prison. The Clink, the Slammer, the Crowbar Hotel.
I know exactly where I am. Heaven! Seriously, this place rocks! I get free food and as much sleep as I want. In fact, I want to retire here.
Idiot! Stealing food in this town is a serious crime. You'll be punished with 100 sharp slaps on your wrist. Your hands will get so swollen that you won't be able to move them anymore.
That's fine. Just means I'll have an excuse not to wash my face.
I'm awestruck by your stupidity. How are you supposed to eat if you can't move your hands?
Good point. Let's get out of here. I'm tired. You're gonna have to carry me the rest of the way.
Oh.
Huh? What are you talking about? You haven't even walked 10 steps yet!
Prison life has made me soft and weak. Now stop complaining and just carry me already.
Quit messing around! You've only been locked up for 3 days!
Stop talking back to me all the time, you stuck-up fairy. I'm the master here. You should be thankful that I'm even trusting a fairy with my amazing body.
Just so we're clear, I'm not your slave. Got it? Fencers and fairies are equals. Remember that. Now be quiet. I put the guards to sleep with my magic. Let's hurry up and get out of here before they wake up.
Guess I've got no choice.
Why did I get stuck with someone like him as my partner?
We required a brown key. 3 days ago.
Man, I'm starving. I wish someone would donate me some bread.
How's it going? You're not from around these parts, are you?
Is that obvious, huh? Hey, what's the deal with that sword?
Oh, that? That's a Fury, one of those old fairy weapons. That sword's been stuck there since before this town was built. Occasionally some foolhardy guy will swagger up to that sword to try to pull it out, but so far no one's managed to do it.
Gotcha. Does something cool happen if you pull it out?
Who knows? Every kid knows the legend, though. If you wield a Fury, any wish you desire will be granted. Tell you what, if you're feeling confident, why don't you try pulling out that sword?
I see. If it grants any wish, then I could wish for as much food as I want.
Nice to meet you. My name's Aaron. I'm a fairy.
Give me some food.
I am the life that resides in the fury you hold in your hand. Oh, what's your name?
I'm Fang. Give me some food.
Nice to meet you, Fang. That sword belongs to you now, and with it, my power is yours as well. From this day forward, you are now a fencer. You're going to help me collect the Furies.
Hey, wait a minute. I shut my mouth and let you give your little spiel, but this is where I draw the line. A fencer? No one decides my fate except me. Now, hurry up and make with the food.
Fencers are sword specialists who fight to collect the Furies. That sword in your hand is just one Fury out of 100. If you gather all the Furies and revive the goddess who has been sealed away with the vile god, your wish will be granted.
What the hell? That's not what I was told. You're a fraud. A big fat fairy fraud. I thought I just had to yank out this damn sword.
Not at all. That's just the beginning. Now come, young fencer. Let's begin our wondrous adventure together.
No.
Huh? What was that?
I said no. I don't want to be a fencer. That sounds like a pain in the ass. Just thinking about collecting 100 weapons makes me sleepy.
Hey! You're the one who brought the seal and woke me up! That makes you a fencer! You've already formed an unbreakable bond with me, so don't say such hurtful things!
An unbreakable bond? I'll break any bonds I want. Later.
Wait a second! The one who pulls out the sword is destined to revive the goddess with me!
Good story, but I don't take orders from anyone. I'm the one who decides my fate.
You're so mean! This is my first time, you know? Take some responsibility! Fine! Just walk away, you heartless scoundrel! You're the worst! So you thought you could get away with stealing some bread just because you pulled out that sword? Just how naive are you?
I didn't steal it. I just thought it was a free sample. I should have just pawned the sword for some cash instead.
You're terrible! The Fury chose you! Don't you know what that means? And the Fury has a super cute fairy
living inside, instead of some old man or weird creature. You should be thrilled right now. Come on!
Hey, you there! What are you doing?
Oh no! It's the guards! They found you!
Yeah, thanks to you screaming at the top of your lungs. All right, Fairy. There's only one option. As your master, I order you to sacrifice yourself to save me.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm your partner. We're in this together. Now come on, fight! Use me, Fang. Use the power of the Fury. Fairy Link!
I don't know what the hell is going on, but I guess I've got no choice.
Battles are turn-based and each character acts one at a time. Turn order is displayed on the left. On your turn, you can move with the left stick before performing actions. You can attack by pressing the X button. If enemies are in range, this is one of the basics of combat. You better remember it. Select wait by pressing the square button. Wait raises your P def and makes your next turn arrive sooner. You might be able to use this effectively depending on your strategy. Select wait by pressing the square. Oh yeah, okay, good. Press triangle to open the command menu and select Skills Magic with the X button. This will display a list of available skills and magic spells. Choose one from the list and press the X button to use it. However, you'll need SP to use these moves. Some might even have HP cost, so be careful. Though their use is limited, you can use skills and magic to unleash powerful attacks, restore HP, and much more. Use these moves wisely to defeat your enemies.
Let's go!
Ready, Fang? Just use me and you'll defeat these guys in no time.
You're just a damn sword! These guys still outnumber me!
I'm not a regular sword, you know. You can do powerful attack combos and dominate your opponents.
That's it? Seriously? That's nothing special.
I'm a fairy, remember? That means you can use me to cast magic.
What? Magic? You should have said so before. Monkfish, foie gras, roasted meat. That's the stuff I want to eat. Come on, food! Hey, I think your magic's busted.
What are you doing? It's not that kind of magic. It's attack magic, got it? Use that!
It's not useful at all.
What are you talking about? Times like this are when it's most useful. Now let's go!
Get ready.
Stop resisting possible!
Get ready. Next.
Impossible!
That was nothing. I didn't realize I was so strong. Well, I guess it's not that surprising. I am pretty awesome.
That's right! You've had potential as a fencer all along. Now let's get out of here before you attract any more guards.
I'm sorry, remind me again who attracted their attention in the first place.
In dungeons, you can battle enemies and find useful items. Dungeons also have save points and treasure crystals. Inside dungeons, you can only save at save points, so be very careful. Pressing the options button will let you view the dungeon map. Everything is marked for you, so check the map if you ever get lost. In dungeons, you can perform dungeon actions such as symbol attacks and jumping. Press X to perform a symbol attack. If the symbol attack connects with a wandering enemy, you will secure a preemptive strike. Press circle to jump. You can climb or jump over steps. Potential dead ends can possibly be overcome by jumping, so bravely jump into the unknown. When you move to the edge of the battlefield, the escape command will appear. You can attempt to escape by pressing the R2 button. If you're successful, you will flee the battle, but if you fail, your turn will end and the battle will continue. Oh, I completely forgot. As soon as one person in your party manages to escape, the battle will end. There's no need for everyone to escape at once. Now let's talk about the dash function. When you're in dungeons, you can dash with L2. This is useful for moving quicker over a short distance. It's super useful for shaking off a pursuing enemy. It's pretty inconvenient, but keep in mind, you can't change direction while dashing. If you dash into an enemy, you'll go into battle. It's about time we discuss destructible objects. Basically, you'll sometimes find objects in dungeons that you can destroy, which is called, appropriately enough, object destruction. Destroying objects will reward you with gold and items, and nothing bad will happen if you destroy them, so just go ahead and destroy whatever you can. If everyone in battle gets knocked out, that's game over. For the most part, if this happens, then you'll restart the game from the beginning of the last dungeon you entered. I suggest you save whenever you find a save point. Damn. Wow. That game is dark. Why are so many games so damn dark? Okay, the voice volume is like way low. It certainly needs to be higher than 30%. That's a weird default to have, don't you think? Let's see, I think this game, much like the Switch version, doesn't have a brightness or contrast. Ability, or, you know, adjustments. So, yeah, it's just gonna be dark. Wow, this is actually darker than the Switch version. I thought the Switch version was pretty dark. Well, that's almost embarrassing how dark that is.
What's inside?
But it does run at 60 frames, which is something the Switch version did not do. In fact, it was an early release on the Switch, but you know, quite honestly, even the later releases, like with the Neptunia games, they ran at just as crappy of a frame rate on the Switch as well. Like I said, the content doesn't change, but you know, the game does not run very smoothly on that system. So if you have the opportunity to play it on another system, a little bit more powerful, then you might have a better experience. Hey, that keyhole's kind of red. You think this key will open it? No, I don't think so, but it was open when I was here before. Then I guess we just gotta defeat some guards and take their key. That guy in black looks like the leader. Let's go after him. Are you familiar with dungeon puzzles? Essentially, while you're wandering around a dungeon, you might run into a little puzzle or device that blocks your way. In this case, you'll need the door key to get through. I happen to know that it's a red key and it's being held by a black guard captain. Once you have all the items you need for the device, press X in the right spot to activate it. There are all different types of these puzzles. Some need special items, some don't. If you see something that catches your eye while you're exploring, just examine it with X. When you make contact with an enemy, a battle will start. But by using the symbol attack with X, you can secure a preemptive strike. With careful use, you can consistently gain the upper hand. However, if an enemy gets a drop on you, that triggers an ambush, and the enemy will have a preemptive strike. This might put you in hot water, so be very careful. Pay close attention when you're visiting a dungeon for the first time. Check it out. If an enemy gets within range, that pointy icon will appear above their head. When you see a bang icon, if an enemy spots you, you'll see a bang icon if the enemy spots you, so be on lookout for that. I forgot there's like so many tutorial messages.
Let's do this. Next.
Stop resisting! Impossible!
Get ready. Stay down.
Impossible!
Get out of here. Sorry. Get ready. Next.
Stop resisting! Impossible!
Get ready. Stay down.
Impossible!
Get out of here.
Now, it's actually weird seeing it in 60 frames. I'm just so used to seeing it in 30, or well below 30.
Stop resisting!
Get ready. Next.
Impossible!
That was nothing. Get ready. Next.
Stop resisting! Impossible!
Get ready. Next.
Impossible!
That was nothing. Gimme. What's inside?
Okay, what's over here again? Nothing? Is that where it came from?
Gimme. What's inside? Let's do this. Ha! Stay down.
Impossible!
Get out of here. New power. Get ready. Stay
Stop
down.
resisting! Stop resisting! Stop resisting! Stop resisting!
Get ready. Next.
Impossible!
Next.
Impossible!
Get out of here. Get ready. Next.
Impossible!
That was nothing.
Okay.
Let's do it. Next.
Stop resisting! Impossible!
Let's do it. Stay down.
Impossible!
Get out of here. Let's do this. Ha! Stay
Stop
down.
resisting! Impossible! Stop resisting!
Get ready. Next.
Impossible!
Next.
Impossible!
That was nothing. Let's do this. Stay
Stop
down.
resisting! Impossible!
Let's do this. Stay down.
Impossible!
Get out of here.
Okay, where are we going? Wherever it is, we can barely see it. God, this game's dark.
Gimme. Get ready. Stay down.
Impossible!
Get out of here. Sorry. Let's do this. Next.
Stop resisting! Impossible!
Let's do this. Next.
Impossible!
Get out of here. Gimme. What's inside? Gimme.
I don't know why it has to be this dark. Let's see, do I have the key for this place now?
What's inside? Gimme. Gimme.
All right, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching Fairy Fencer F, Advent Dark Force on PlayStation 5, running under PlayStation 4 backwards compatibility. Again, this game is available on PlayStation Now, and it's one of the games that you can install locally without having to stream. I really like this game. I think the story is really interesting. It's real enduring. Like Neptunia V2, which we just covered. You do have to play this game twice to get the real ending, but I think it's worth it. It's got some cool stuff in it, and it's really funny all the way through, which is pretty rare to have a game that attempts to be funny and is actually funny. many games that attempt to be funny and you just kind of roll your eyes. It's just like, okay, yeah, that didn't work out. unless you only like dad jokes. But this game is generally overall funny, and I think the characters are wacky but endearing. So check it out. I think it's worth your time. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.